Alright, y'all. It's the Sweet Lady coming back with the second video. Y'all already know the motherfucking vibes. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment down below with no motherfucking pressure. So, I got a special guest. My boy.
Jay Quizzy in the building. Brooklyn for life, you already know.
Period. And we going to hit up some topics that some niggas or some females just not willing to talk about, or they want to talk about and they ain't got nobody to talk to about the situation. Period. So we gonna get into this. So what's the vibes, Jay?
You already know, man. Where you want to start at, man? This is go anyway.
Of course, I only drink Patron. Y'all know the vibes. So we've been talking for like what? A couple of hours. He been at
about 3-4 of them things.
He been at my crib for a couple of hours. So we've been chatting it up, and now that we started, I don't even know what to ask you.
I don't know.
All right, so we gonna get into women normal. Like if you gay or you bisexual, things that normal to us might not be normal to the straight men. He got a problem with some things, y'all. He got a problem. He got a problem with some things. So we're going to talk about that.
Yeah, that's a fact. Snapple fact.
All right, so.
I don't dislike y'all. I don't want to harm none of y'all.
Oh, no,
I just don't agree.
He love us.
Absolutely.
He just don't agree with certain shit that we do, or things that's normal to us. It's just like,
right.
No, bitch, that ain't it. Like, so in all reality, he feels like with the gay community, when it's the lesbian mode of, oh, y'all still know a lot of bitches type shit.
That's a fact. Every real man know that. Every man that like
I'm
women.
feeling like, listen, if you down for the come up, then you down for the come up, and I mean that literally, the come up. So he might not feel that way. So Jay, let's go.
Let's talk about it. Listen, man. It's already hard for us out here. Women are taking women. The world is a ghetto.
Cause we that bitch.
And I respect it. But my thing is here is how we could fix this. Because us men that still love women, it's real hard. It's real hard out here. But I want you to jump. This is your video. I play the back row.
So you gotta say what you feel and mean what you say at the end of the day. Like with a woman, for me, I wasn't always into women. Like I said in my first video, I have kids.
Facts.
So I have been with men. You understand what I'm saying? I have 2 baby fathers and 3 kids. So at the end of the day, it's like, okay, but I always knew from 6th grade that I like the females. Back then, I didn't feel like that was normal. So I never told the bitch that I liked her, or I was interested, or I never went out with a bitch, or tried to be with a bitch, because I felt like you a female, you supposed to be with a nigga. But when you young like that, that's what you was taught. So it's like, okay, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Facts.
So now that I grew up and I'm into females more than now I'm into niggas. Now I don't fuck with no niggas. Now I'm not saying that I'm taking these females that I fuck with away from y'all niggas. Because I feel like a female gonna do what she wanna do.
Facts.
She gonna talk to who she wanna talk to.
Agree.
So, whether that's my bitch or not, if you pull up, then you pull up. If you can't, then you can't, nigga. That's not on me. That's just, that's her.
No, I feel you. I feel there's a lot of curious women in the world. I feel like a lot of women is curious. They would try new things, sexual things with different sexes of the world. And that's cool. Do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, Me,
Because they
as-
love us. Because
so-
they love
so,
us.
Get it? Do the Wayne worm. Get it? I feel it's harder today in 2021 for a real man to approach a woman that's not into women. It's just hard. It's hard. It's nothing against. It's a hard thing to do. Now, how can we get back to us being able to have men and women together? Once again, I'm not against.
All right, boom. It's 2021, just like you say.
Snapple.
It's not. It's either you have straight women, or you have women that's bisexual, or you just have lesbians that never been with a man a day in their life. So granted, if you out and you might try to pull a female that is a lesbian or bisexual, she might like your vibe, but she might like the vibe with a nigga or a bitch way more. That's not our fault.
It's not.
So at the end of the day, you gotta know, like, with me, when I go out, I don't know off jump if a bitch is bisexual or she's a lesbian
Right.
or she's straight.
Right.
If I like you, if I see something that I like,
You on their neck.
nah, I ain't on nobody's neck.
Mm.
Bitches be on my neck, let's be clear.
There you
Period.
go.
The sweet lay.
Sweet lady.
But at the end of the day,
Extra sugar.
he said extra sugar. But at the end of the day, it's like, I'm going to take that one drink that I ordered just now before I even saw you, and I'm going to watch you.
Okay.
I'm going to watch you. Why? Because during that one drink, I can tell if you straight, if you bisexual, or you a lesbian. Period.
Okay.
I could tell already by that one drink.
Respectful.
That one drink might be my first drink for the night, but I can tell. So, if I feel like you straight, of course I ain't gonna try you. I don't want no straight. What I'm gonna do with a straight bitch, like? But if you bisexual or you a lesbian, I could tell, like I told him earlier, I could hit a bitch with, "Hey sugar," and y'all know that's my shit. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. Oh, hey, how you doing? Oh, you pretty. Oh, I know. What's your number? Like I told him earlier, I watch bitches. I have studied the female format of bitches. And on top of that, I'm a female. Like, so, what I say, if the first date, oh, let's go to the movies. Now, me personally, I always give her the option of choosing where she want to go. So if the first date is, oh, let's go to the movies. All right, we can sit back, watch a movie. Ain't nobody saying nothing. This movie probably whack as shit. You feel me? But I'm going to watch it with you, and I'm going to stay up just because I'm dedicated, bitch. I'm in this.
Right.
I'm trying to see what you about. The second date might, oh, let's go get some food. Let's go to dinner. All right, we're going to sit. We're going to talk. We're going to drink some wine or some champagne or whatever the case may be. Whatever you into.
Yeah, talk about it.
But that third or fourth date, he laughing because we already talk about this. That third or fourth date, when you talking about, oh, you want to go to the club?
Club?
I'm getting a pussy that night. Period. You gonna give me the buns, like, and that's just period. If a bitch want to go to the spot with you and wind up on you and whoopty whoopty whoop and shake that, you know, y'all know the vibe. They want to do that. In the club, you get every genre of music sometimes.
Yeah.
It's that slow shit. It's that shit that make you want to tongue your bitch down shit. It's that shit that make you want to feel on the... Ooh, it's that shit. So, and then you might get that reggae shit like, and then y'all dubbing on each other or whatever the case may be. My thing is what I told him earlier. I'm giving you two options. I got more liquor at the crib. See, I don't even want to give away all my secrets because I feel like this bitch is watching me.
You're not supposed to tell them everything.
All right, but look.
You're not supposed to tell them everything. You gotta leave something.
But I'm gonna give you 2 options. I got more looking at the crib. We could vibe. But that don't mean because I'm inviting you to my crib that you automatically gotta give me the pussy. Like that don't mean that.
No, we're not out here for that.
Or I could pay for your Uber home. Oh, y'all know I'm good for that. I got Uber money, honey. I'm good for that. If a bitch say, "Oh, I want to come back to the crib," even if her intentions is not on giving me no pussy, trust and believe when I put that playlist on, oh, she giving me some pussy. Like,
respect.
that's just it. Like,
Respect.
first of all, you already see. First of all, you go out to a club, y'all in y'all little, barely probably nothing, y'all little school piece or whatever the case may be, whoop-de-whoop. Everybody's dancing on each other, y'all kissing,
Bro.
She's wet. I'm wet. Bitch, you giving me some pussy.
Drip, drip.
So Jay feel like, why is that so easy for y'all to get? Like, I don't understand.
In 2021.
Right.
Because there was a time it was easier for men. But I get it. It's I think it's more of a trend. You understand what I'm saying? And once again, women are curious creatures. So with that species, I'm sorry, not creatures, species.
No,
So
we definitely unstable creatures.
so
We
with-
definitely unstable
with
creatures.
that being said, y'all take chances, and that's cool. That's cool. I'm just saying, for a fully straight man, I have to battle with that. Before I had to battle with another man being able to get a woman
Yes,
that
sir.
I wanted. Now I gotta battle with that and a woman getting a woman that I wanted. It's real in these streets. It's real in the streets. But we need to get into these questions, these real questions.
Well, what's the real question, Jay?
Listen, you know,
What's the real questions?
you know, we need to create where man and woman be able to sit down with no emotions attached and have real conversations that we done been through, or some people we know that been through. And it's hard conversations like
All right, I could definitely do a video with multiple females and multiple males
right.
actually having real conversations about this shit, because
Yeah.
how they feel, we don't feel that way. Like earlier, Jay, he brought up, why do females feel so comfortable on being around each other naked, whether you gay or not? You feel me? Niggas can't do that. Like, they could walk around and be like, oh, these bitches is one, but that's female shit. Like, I've been around a couple of bitches that's not gay at all, never ate no pussy, no bitch ever ate they pussy, but they'll come out the shower and pull off the towel with no problem.
Don't feel no type of way.
Because we got the same things. And because you comfortable around the people that you comfortable around, you're not thinking nothing. But a nigga can't do that.
Right.
They can't pull out their towel in front of a bunch of niggas without niggas thinking that they gay.
I'm not even going that far. We could go as simple.
What?
I gave the example. If we in your crib watching the game on some man shit, and all of us got our shirt off, you are walking the crib, and what's the first thing you gonna think in your mind? Like, what the fuck is going on in here? That's innocent. We just talking about watching basketball. But a woman can touch on a woman, and there's no this narrative and how society look at things started before we was even born into this world. But we was brought up, men supposed to like girls and girls supposed to like men. But we was also brought up, men can't cry, one, right? That's why we as tough as we is.
Right.
You cry, you a girl. Y'all can do all the emotional things y'all want, but y'all can also do things that's not right. I don't feel girls touching on girls is correct. Me, that's my opinion. The same way I don't feel a man should be touching
Y'all
on
see my
women.
little... Y'all know I'm insecure about my little fingernails. Like, cause they nubs. Like, they real little and fat. But y'all get the...
It's a fact. It's a conversation.
Let me put up 2 fingers.
It's a conversation that needs to be had, because it ain't fair, right? How
It's not fair, but just like you said, earlier, your moms will put you in a bath with your cousin or your niece or whoever. Girls, period. Y'all could take baths together growing up. Oh, everybody. I done took a bath with all my cousins. Okay. Shout out to y'all. What's up? But I done took a bath with all my cousins. You never took a bath with your brothers.
No.
Cause y'all men, y'all boys, men don't bathe.
And I respect that. But see, what my whole thing with this is, don't get mad at a man that don't want to accept man on man and woman on woman because of how he was brought up. You understand? Because y'all was brought up the same way. Y'all just made a decision once y'all got old enough to
think for yourselves.
Right. We was brought up a different type of way. So that's why I said we as men and women need to sit down and have real conversations.
But this is what I told you earlier. I have a cousin.
Yes.
I ain't gonna say his name, but salute out to my motherfucking baby. I'm definitely coming on your party on Saturday. We gonna turn it up. You know it's lit. But look, he bisexual. He fuck with men and females. So when he get around the cousins, it's bitch this and But let a nigga try him. Straight nigga shit. You won't even think that nigga gay. Like, period. Like, but he's bisexual. And some females is okay with him being bisexual and still fuck with him. Right. Me personally, if you stick your dick in another nigga ass, the bitch, I'm not fucking with you. I feel like personally that's disgusting. At the end of the day, but to each his own. I love my cousin to death.
That's like, right. Shout out to homeboy.
Period. If a bitch try to fuck with him, bitch, I'm coming to fight for you. If you need help with that nigga too, bitch, I'm coming to fight for you. I don't give a fuck. I don't like. I'm gay. I like bitches. Everybody know that. Like,
bisexual.
I don't. I don't have a problem with that. But for me personally, if a bitch herself feel comfortable on dealing with a nigga who deals with a nigga, mentally something wrong with you.
Ladies, think about it.
Mentally something wrong with you. And sometimes a lot of gay females don't want to say this because they feel like they're gay themselves. Right. So they don't want to shut down the gay community. Like, so they don't want no backlash from the gay community. So they don't say shit. But me personally, but you could give me all you want, bitch. I want all the smoke. I don't care about nothing. I'm the one. I'm gonna tell her what it is. I'm not speaking for everybody. I'm not saying that every gay female or lesbian female or bisexual female feel this way. Yeah. But I personally feel this way. That's just me. You're a widow at this point. At this point, you will fuck anything. You will fuck a horse, bitch. At this point, you might as well. Right. That's how and they got animal porn. Don't get it fucked up.
That's crazy.
It's wicked. I don't understand it. I don't vibe it. But to each his own. But it ain't for me. I'ma just point that out. But I'm just saying. Like, I don't vibe it. And I'm down with the gay community. Like,
and on the other
I'm down with it. Like,
let's speak from the woman point of view. Because y'all would say, but y'all men like two girls. Yeah. But let me get educated on this now.
Yeah, educate them, Jay.
Okay.
Let's
talk about it. All right.
Talk about it.
Like, we're going to keep this all the way at that.
Talk about it.
As simple as possible. Check this out. Like, okay, if you take a virgin woman and a virgin man, right, put them in a room and all they do is oral sex. When they leave out of that room, what are they?
They're still virgins.
Okay, so that's how us men look at women. All y'all do is have foreplay, unless you go buy a tool that a man has to have fun. If that's the case, you might as well just be with a man. That's just my opinion.
Y'all say that, but let me tell you.
I'm gonna tell you why it's so easy for a man to take back a woman that deals with women, because that's the way we think. I think, me personally, Jay, Quizzy, I feel girls are so curious. Eventually, a girl's gonna go back to a man. That's just my opinion. At some point, you're gonna go through your phase. Your phase gonna die down, and then you're gonna get back with a dude and get the real emotion
Y'all all feel that
of
way.
penetration. And maybe it might be just for that moment. You might just go back to a girl. But whenever you have to go online, go into a store and purchase something that a man have, just so you could your sexuality can be fulfilled, that is all hands down. But they are bagging better girls than us. That's just a fact. It's sickening. I'm tired of it, but I love her to death. I don't have no problem with nobody on the other side of the fence. I just want us to have a conversation so I can understand better. That's it. And I had that dialogue.
Let me tell you this. The females that like being penetrated with a dildo or whatever the case may be, me personally, I'm not into that.
Okay.
I have dealt with a female in the past. No disrespect to my bitch right now, but I'm just talking facts because we're talking facts. Like, no violation because Imani know I love her to death, period. Don't come for her. But, not into that. I tried the one time, bitch. It don't feel the same way, bitch. I don't like it. You feel me? So, me personally, like don't get it wrong. Like, I'm into toys. I like the vibrations and the vibrators, and I could do that all day. But the dildos, to where that you actually have to penetrate with your, like that's your shit. Like you was born with that shit.
Put it in a tummy.
I don't like that. Jay, shut the fuck up. I don't like that. The nigga said put it in the tummy. I don't like that though. Like, I don't like the penetration. For me, being with a female is, if I see a female and I feel like she pretty, or I feel like she got a bad body, and I feel like, yo, I could pull that. You feel me?
Talk about it.
I pull that. Simple. And I pull it only because some people see me as a BBW. Me personally, I don't see myself as that. But some people do.
Okay.
Granted, I don't have a problem with being a BBW. But one thing for certain is I'm very confident in the way I look. Like right now, I ain't got on no makeup, bitch. Like, it's just me.
Fresh out.
And the first video that y'all seen, it's just me out the shower, like, period. I'm in here dolo, and that's just what it is, like. And I'm gonna show y'all that every time, like. The first video I had a shortcut. Definitely love my shortcut, cause I don't like doing hair. Period. Sometimes I like a throwing wig or something, you know, whatever. But at the end of the day, it's definitely just that. So, at the end of the day, I could pull a bitch. No problem. But when I pull a bitch, I'm hitting you with all forces. I'm hitting you with, yo, what up? First of all, you automatically gonna see the swag. You feel me? You automatically gonna see my swag. That's already a green light. You feel me? My personality gonna come through. That's another green light. What I say to you, now you waiting what I say to you. But the crazy thing is, I don't say too much. I'm not a yappy bitch that I want to know your favorite color on the first day I meet you. Like, bitch, I don't care about none of that. Like, I'm going to hit you with the hey love or hey sugar.
Hey sugar.
And then you're going to turn around, you're going to look me up and down from the feet to the head, and you're going to be like, oh, what up?
Light and sweet.
Because he way too much. But that's what it is, light and sweet. You gonna want to know what I'm about at the end of the day. That's what I do. So it's not me or Fripp trying to take bitches from niggas. Being that I like bitches too. oh, I'm trying to pull a bitch that I can vibe with.
That's a fact. And
So if I can't vibe with you, oh, you a dub.
Mhm.
My first conversations, I don't fuck bitches on the first date. I never do that. I want to talk to you. I want to see what you about. I want to see if you got kids. I want to see if you got custody of your kids. I want to see if you got your own job, if you got your own apartment. I want to see if you could live up to my shit. I don't want you always coming to spend the night at my shit. I want to see if I can come spend the night at your shit too. Like, so we having these conversations. Fuck the dates.
That's a snapping fact.
Or fuck me spending money. Money ain't a problem, bitch. I does this. But I want to see if you can level up to me. If you can't, I'll let a bitch go.
Mm.
No matter how attracted I am to them.
Oh yeah, we almost a half in. Let's now go into forget all the guys versus girls. Let's go into regular life man and woman relationship conversations. This is what the people need to know, because this is now this.
Nigga said this is what the people need to know.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's jump into this.
Alright, what the people need to know, Jay?
Let's say a regular relationship, man and
I'm gonna
woman.
slide over
right?
for a second. Hold on.
Let's do this. How do y'all feel, us y'all men, the homies? How do you feel when a woman say, I think we should take a break? And what do a break mean to you? Cause I know what it means to me. What do it mean to you? So if you was to tell me, Warner, let's take a break. In my mind, I'm gonna feel something is wrong in our relationship, and you need time to see if you is willing to continue with it or not. How I'm gonna look at it, the same way. Now, what's gonna happen?
You trying to evaluate whether this relationship is worth holding on to or not.
Right.
I'm trying to see whether I want this shit or not. Now, during this break, if I feel comfortable on being alone and I'm happy by myself without you, oh, you gotta go.
Now,
I no longer need you. That's period.
Now, listen to how selfish she just said that. Because not only is she making that, is she thinking that herself, and she want to go through that, it's a man on the wait that's waiting to see is she willing to take him back or not. So now you are...
Yeah, but at this point, when I realize, remember, it's probably days and weeks and months that probably go past without, that break. So we not seeing each other eye to eye. And if you feel 100% secure with what the fuck you got right now without that nigga, if you feel like you can do that without that nigga, that means pay the bills and wooty,
Right.
and you more happy of waking up alone without that nigga.
Right.
I'm not going to try to lead you along and string you along the way. No, bitch, I'm going to tell you, listen, this ain't working. This is not what I want. Wooty. But you have some females that keep you there.
Right.
Thinking that, one day you going to wake up and we getting back together.
Right.
I'm not that female. I was never that female when I was dealing with a nigga.
Hey, Miss Ladies.
Period.
This is Quizzy talking to y'all. Listen.
Jake Quizzy in the motherfucking building.
I'm all for the break and all that. But please, if we do decide that we're going to do this again and continue, please don't ask me that I sleep with any other woman when we was on a break. Because I'm going to tell you no. Because I have to lie to you. Why? Because I care about you. If I did not care, I would not even allow you to tell me.
I don't agree with that.
I would not allow you to be able to tell me that we need a break.
I don't agree with that.
Because really a break is a breakup. The only thing is stimulations.
No.
If y'all make stimulation, listen, we not going to mess with nobody else. Do not ask me, because I'm not going to ask you. Because me as a man, we deal with pride. We can't take to know that you done slept with another man. We can't. keep it 1,000. We can't.
That's my baby.
You understand what I'm saying? But a woman, for some reason, she is strong enough to accept a man that done did her wrong before and take him back. She can. It's real hard for a man.
We do that.
It's real hard. So when
we do that.
Right. Think about it. We just talking about a conversation about having a break in a relationship. And a break in a relationship, if we don't live together, that means I'm where I'm at, you are where you at.
Okay.
Right? You don't want me to hound you because you on a break. You want to get your sanity back together. But also think about it. A man have needs. It's the same way a woman have needs.
Okay.
A man have needs. So if you telling me you feel I should not sleep with another woman, I'm going to tell you absolutely right.
All right, boom. Hold on. Because we, like I said, we already had these conversations prior to the day.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say this. If a woman tell a man she need a break, 9 times out of 10, she's trying to figure out whether she want that nigga or not.
Facts.
It's not even whether she need that nigga or not.
Do she want him back?
It's a want thing. Because 9 times a bitch can pay her own rent and own bills and whoop.
Facts.
Granted, you came in and you probably took off 75% of them bills off her shoulders. Oh yeah, don't get it twisted. She like you for that shit. She appreciate it. But when the shit start to get rough and she feeling overwhelmed and she feeling like, oh, I don't want that. Oh, I don't want that. So she might say, yo, I need a break. Now let me tell you something. Bitches, don't get mad at me because I'm saying this.
Talk church.
You don't need a break because you need space.
Talk to him.
You need a break because you trying to figure out whether you actually want that nigga around or not. Because at this point, you tired of him. You tired of seeing that nigga face every day. Period. You tired of seeing that nigga face every day. You tired of having sex with that same nigga every day. You ain't got no room to move how you want to move every day. Period. And when you get to that point, oh, it's somebody else in the picture. It's somebody else that try to show you something different than what the fuck you already got at home.
Talk that English.
That's what the fuck it is at the end of the day. We move like that all the time.
Militant.
Don't act like, but let me tell y'all something. We unstable creatures, but we smart as fuck. We way smarter than these niggas.
Facts.
We could cheat and fuck a nigga the night before and still come home and suck our nigga dick.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? Or we could fuck that nigga or not fuck that nigga and suck his dick and come home and still fuck our niggas. Either or. Let me tell you.
But walk in the crib and say, hey, baby, and kiss me.
Ooh.
Terrible.
You heard him?
Why would you do that to me?
But hold on. We unstable creatures like that. Because we doing that, why? So you won't never feel, hear, nothing about what the fuck we just did.
No. I respect
because
that.
Why?
I respect it. Because...
Not saying when we do shit like that, we don't still love you. Oh, no, we love you.
That's why I always say...
We want something different. So instead of a female saying, yo, this is not for me right now. I no longer want this. Maybe, when time pass, we might, whoop-de-whoop. But if not, it's not going to happen. But females have a problem with saying that to a man and feeling like, I don't know what the reaction gonna be, so I don't want to say that. You feel me? But they want to say that shit. But me personally, I be like, yo, get out. I don't want you no more.
TalkThatShit.com.
Oh, I do that. I don't give a fuck about a nigga. I tell whoever, yo, this not working for me no more.
Yo, fellas.
You got to go.
You see how women can just violate us? And let us do that shit to them. We the worst man in the world. How your mother didn't raise you this way? I don't want to hear none of that church shit. Save that shit for the pastor. I don't want to hear none of that. Now we gonna talk because
the preacher.
It's I'm all for women want to fight for more rights. They want to be equal as males. That's cool, but you can't have it both ways. You can't want to be a woman when it comes to certain things, but you want to be like a man when it comes to certain. No, it got to be all the way around. We got to eliminate the word females and males if you want it that way. You know what I'm saying? But we know in a relationship. Let me ask y'all a question. We all know the saying. A man would say, "We can't live with a female. We can't live without them." Right? Answer this question. Have y'all ever heard it in reverse? You ever heard a woman say,
"No,
we can't live without a man. We can't live without them"? I never heard that. You understand?
Hold on, wait, because I'm coming right back.
Yeah, let me try to keep y'all entertained. These women are crazy, and we had to accept it. You know what I'm saying? But love is love. Like we just need to have these conversations even more, man. You know what I'm saying? So we can get to try to understand each other, because we would never know how it is to be a female, and a female would never know how it is to be a male. They go off of their past relationships and just blame all niggas to be the same way the last nigga done treated them, which is terrible. The relationship would never work. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, we waiting for Miss Crazy to come back here. Yeah, so that's about it. Let me take a drink. Patron on deck. You know me? Where you at, Crazy? Yeah, once again, like I said, it's not about straight people versus gay people. We not doing that. We just want to be able to have a conversation, a healthy conversation. As you can see, we not arguing. If I disagree with something, she don't mind. If she disagree with something that I don't mind. We should be able to do this, but society don't put it where we are against each other like a gang war or something like that. Ain't nothing like that. If we could sit down and have a conversation, a healthy conversation, we'd be good. Yeah, she back in the building.
What happened? What that nigga said?
Hey.
What you talking about?
Nah, I was just telling basically about it ain't nothing about straight people versus gay people. It ain't got nothing to do with that. The fact that you can disagree with something I'm saying, I don't have no emotions, the same way.
And then sometimes I agree with everything he's saying. Because
I've
I've been on both sides of the fence before, so I can absolutely agree with certain shit that he's saying.
Mm-hmm.
And because he don't condone the gay community, especially with the men. He don't condone that. But he also don't feel like if you've been with a man before, why would you go to a female? He don't understand that. Like, what in your right mind makes you go to a female?
Right.
So with me is, first of all, for me, a female, no. Like, every female that I have ever dealt with, been with a man before. Like, I never met, like, I'm lying. I had one that never been with a male before. Now with her, it was like she went through some shit in her past so that she never tried that. So when she grew up, she became, the nigga, the AG. Like, you feel me? She was that real bitch. Like, so I get that point of view. But I also that was the only female that I've been with like that. But in other females, they have been with males. But they feel like, I'm going to say they, because I don't feel this way personally, but they feel like a female know another female body better. It's nothing wrong with that.
No, it's not.
So they feeling like,
I would hope
oh,
you can.
I could get
That'd be
what I need from her because she's a female, she's gay, wooty wooty woo. She gonna eat my pussy better than my nigga at home. It might be that. With me personally, I'm not gay because I feel like you could eat my pussy better than my nigga or better than my baby father. I'm personally gay and I like females because I feel like the female body in general turns me on. Without me even tasting her pussy or seeing her body naked. No. Like, I could just tell, like, alright, I like her. She my type of bitch. But let me pay attention more. Let me see how she vibe tonight. Let me see what she do tonight. That's gonna make me actually holler at a bitch or not. Whether I give her my number or not. Get out. Close my door. Give her my number or not. That's my son. Don't mind him. Prince Charming. Y'all know the vibes. But that's what it is. With me, personally. When I meet a female.
Okay.
Like I said, I could say, hey, sugar. And she'll look me up and down and be like, oh, hey. Because she know the vibe. She know I'm with the shit. Like,
yeah. I believe it. You the homie, cuz. You know what I'm saying?
I'm definitely the homie.
We go back like
Full black to the Cadillac.
We go back like spinal cords and car seats.
Period.
Scully days, you already know. But yeah, real life stuff though. You know, we all need to be able to sit down and have these conversations, man. With your own people, like it's dope. It's dope, and nobody gotta judge nobody. You understand what I'm saying? It's a comfortable, innocent conversation.
Like when he talked to me about his shit that he got a problem with female point of views and wooty, or even men point of views.
Right.
I don't judge him for how he feel about certain situations. Right. He don't judge me about how I feel with certain situations.
Zero.
So ain't no love lost, man. Like it's all vibes.
Yeah, at all.
Like what we said earlier, we had a conversation about. I don't know if you spoke when I left, but about a man will have a threesome with.
Let's go.
A man would have a threesome with
two women.
Mm-hmm. And don't think nothing wrong with that. But soon as a female want to have a threesome with two men, oh, it's a problem. It's a problem. Why? Why?
Because I pride, and I'm not trying to be in the same room with a nigga with his shit out. We just gonna keep it 1,000 for us real men. I'm not Jay. Ain't trying to do that. Two women. I'm cool with that. Now. Don't think I'm not cool with two guys.
I'm gonna just smile like this.
I'm against two women also, as I said at the beginning of this video. But if two girls want to be intimate with me, of course I would do it. If a girl was to tell me like, yo, Jay, I want you and another nigga to take me down, I am undertaking choke slam her through the table, kid.
All right, Boom, this is what I'm going to say. Let me tell you something.
That's a no-no.
Hold on, Jay. Let me tell you something, though. When we think about threesomes,
yes,
it's always a man and a girl. Don't think it's not. Oh, it definitely is. But at any given moment, it could be like, all right, it might be a fantasy.
Okay.
It might be some porn video that bitch didn't watch, and she came with 1,000 for that video. You feel me?
Right.
She don't watch that, so now in her mind, she feel like she needs to experience that. I'm a gay female. I have a girlfriend.
Right.
Don't think for 1 second that I don't watch a female with two niggas. I do. Or gangbang or whatever you want to call it. Running the train. Choo choo. You feel me? Like, don't think that I don't watch stuff like that.
Right.
But it's a fantasy.
Okay. Yeah.
So if she feel like she need to live out her, y'all could love each other to death. Y'all could be with each other for fucking 25, 30
Right.
years plus.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But if she say, babe,
Right.
that's my fantasy, I never got that shit.
Mm-hmm. So a man. So are you saying a man is selfish if he say no?
Absolutely. You know why? Because us females, we could put up with a lot that niggas can't take.
Facts.
We already talk about that.
We already spoke about it.
You feel me? So at the end of the day, if we could put up with that, don't because your bitch gave you that threesome, that don't mean that shit didn't bother her with that other female touching on you.
Mm-hmm.
That don't
Right.
mean that.
That's why you supposed to.
So
say no.
if we ask, it's not no.
Listen, this is we had.
He
this
like no.
conversation.
You
Listen,
supposed to say no. Like
listen.
dump the whole shit.
If you as a female is against something, please do not do it and expect your partner to have to agree with something that you want to do that he don't want to do, because it don't work that way. Example, we spoke about earlier about when it comes to cheating, right? A woman would accept a man to do her wrong way more times and take him back. She would look stupid to her friends, to her family. Oh, but I love him. If a woman cheat on a man, 9 out of 10 times he is leaving. But a woman would say, but you did it to me. I did not tell. My job, if I don't want to lose you, is to tell you everything you want to hear so you won't let me go. If you do that to me and I feel I can't take it, I don't look at you the same way. You cannot judge me for that, because I chose the first time you did it to leave. You can't judge me. You chose to keep me. So you have to live, because we are built differently. We built differently. God created y'all to be emotional, but y'all emotional, but y'all can put y'all emotion to the side because
y'all want.
Right, y'all love harder. Y'all love harder. We love to a fault. We love where we provide and protect. Right? That's our thing. And a woman, right? Not to make it money, but providing is financial. That's what it is. And protection is by any cause. So when a woman step out on a man, it's because you like something about that.
All right, boom. So say if you in a relationship with a female and she make way more than what you make.
Talk about it.
She's paying majority of the bills.
Talk about it.
Why is she not getting what she want when she asks for it?
Like what? Like having two niggas fuck her?
Yeah, sexually.
Now,
Why she can't get that?
I'm not think about this. Now, every man is different. Some men will probably call one of their homeboys to come through, yo, help me fuck my girl.
Nah.
They probably would do it.
It's not.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
It can't be a homeboy.
So who is going to be?
It can't be your nephew or your brother or your cousin or somebody that you close with and that call your homeboy. It can't be that.
So who's going to be?
Say if it's a random nigga that she know. That she been wanting to fuck from way back then.
Here you go. Here you go. Mm-hmm.
You like, here you go.
There you go. There you go.
Why you can't give her that?
Why?
Or why can't be a random nigga down the street that's just walking by herself and he looking good and she feeling like, yo, I could fuck that nigga like.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't with it?
No. I'm not with it. Because I can't be in the same room with a nigga naked. Me. I can't
But
speak
this is
for
what
all
we
men.
saying, like.
But what I'm saying is, if I ask you for a threesome and you not comfortable, you have the right to say, babe, I don't want to do that.
But say if she is, though.
So then you, once again, you cannot be accepted to something, and because I'm not accepted to it, look at me as the
All right, so
wrong person
boom.
to
Say if she not.
Then that's okay. That's okay.
But she's not gonna tell you no because she know that's your fantasy. For her to make you happy and because females do this. They put their pride to the side.
So y'all deal with emotions. Y'all don't deal with pride.
They put their emotions to the side.
Right.
And they be like, boom, we gonna have this threesome. Boom, I'm gonna pick the bitch, because 9 times out of 10, that bitch gonna pick the next bitch.
Right.
I'm gonna pick the bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pick a bitch that I trust.
Mm-hmm.
So, boom, we gonna have this threesome. You got what you want.
Mm-hmm.
Why can she not get the same respect?
It's not.
Why?
It's not a respect thing.
Why can she not get the same the same thing that she gave you?
Because boo boo cakes. I would have been okay if you would have said, babe, I'm not comfortable with doing that. No problem, babe. But you know the problem? I think some women feel if a man comes to them and say, listen, I would like for us to have a threesome, and you say no, and a woman say no, I think y'all think we would go sleep with that girl anyway.
Because that's what men do.
Right. Now, okay, you got that one. Now,
that's what men
also
do.
what a man do is, when a woman do say yeah, sometimes that nigga and her on the side will still be doing their thing. So you done invited,
that could be that too.
you done agree to invite another woman to be able to get what you only supposed to get, and then will be mad at me if I step out on you with that person. Let's talk about this, y'all.
Boom. So if I tell you, boom,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have a threesome with you in X, Y, and Z.
X, Y, Z.
We had the threesome. Everybody's fulfilled. Everybody feel like, oh, we did our thing. Bitch, give me high five.
High five.
And then you turn around and go, fuck that bitch without me. Oh, it's a problem. Why would you do that?
Why would you do that?
Why would you do that?
Yo, fellas.
So, hold on. Because there's a thing about, it's either you feel like the head was better than mine. And let me tell you something. 9 times out of 10, when a bitch agrees to having a threesome with some other bitch, especially the bitch that she picked, she already saw these videos of that bitch. Because you know how bitches do. We send each other shit.
Spy kids.
So in your mind, you feeling like that bitch ain't better than me.
Talk about it.
In your mind, you feeling like that bitch done fuck with X, Y, and Z. Bitch, I only fuck X. So you feeling like my pussy is better than hers.
Talk about it.
You feel what I'm saying? So if I invite her to some shit and you decide to go fuck that bitch without me, that's violation.
Yes, it is.
That's violation.
It is.
That's like if you actually agreed to a threesome with me and one of your niggas or a nigga that you just met last week, and you feeling like his vibe is cool and he down with the whoopty whoopty whoop. You're not I'm not supposed to go out and fuck that nigga without you.
No, you're not.
That's violation. But niggas do that though. This is why bitches be skeptical on having threesomes with they niggas, cause the niggas be valid.
That's why you're supposed to say no. But let's jump into something else that has something to do with this. But
why we gotta say no?
Because if you
no,
I'm saying if you really don't want to do it.
No. If you want to do it though.
Oh, if you want to do it, okay.
If you want to do it,
get it.
And a bitch
talk about it.
Come through, whoopty whoop. Y'all had that little threesome and everything. Everybody clapping hands like, oh, we did that. It was fun. It was lit. And then you go outside of my relationship with you, and you fuck the next bitch.
The threesome girl.
That we just had a threesome with.
Facts. I'm wrong.
That's violation.
I'm wrong.
You wrong and she wrong.
Right.
Ain't nobody giving me the heads up of what's going on.
But
first of all...
But the wrong is the same as like if I was to just cheat on you. It's the same thing as wrong.
No, it's not. It's not wrong.
So it was okay for me to stroke her because you was okay with it. And you was involved.
Because I gave the blessing. I gave the green light. If you go and fuck that bitch without me, without the green light, of you saying, yo, this bitch is hitting me up, she would have fucked. How you feel about that? Yeah. Automatically, I'm saying no because it been a threesome from Point Street, like. So if you go on and fuck her without me knowing and giving me a heads up, You violated, nigga.
I agree.
She violated, so I'm gonna beat you up.
No, you can't beat me up.
No. I'm gonna beat you up. Fuck you talking about? I'm gonna beat you up.
I don't touch
And I'm beating her.
I agree.
I'm beating everybody up.
I agree with you beating her.
Yeah, what you mean? You violated. You know why you violated?
No.
You violated more than her. Let me tell you why. Hold on. Cause you my nigga.
Talk nice.
You my nigga. We sleep in the bed every night. We fuck every night. You paying my bills.
What?
You going to work, wooty, whatever you doing for the household and my kids and wooty. Cause bitch, everybody know I'm a package deal.
Honey, I'm tired tonight.
You could be tired.
You got dinner?
Like I said, a bitch don't gotta fuck as much as the nigga. Like,
That's a fact.
we can hold out for months.
Terrible. They be
And
doing
then be alright.
We gonna get into that. We
But at the end of the day,
we gonna get into that, fellas.
if you go and fuck her without me, without me knowing that you want, like,
I'm
it's
wrong.
different if you come home and be like, yo, babe, this bitch want to put my dick. I'll be like, all right. Like, if I give you the green light to be like, you know what, go ahead, do your thing. I ain't even with it tonight anyway. Go ahead, do your thing. That's one thing. But if you start fucking this bitch without me and I don't know nothing about nothing,
Right. I violated, but I never said I didn't violate it. But
it's war.
right.
I'm gonna beat you up.
But you can't beat me up.
No, what I told you about the frying pan and the hot grits, Medea told me everything. Like,
Listen, stop
I'm
listening
telling
to
you,
that guy
no,
that
fuck
be in a girl outfit.
No, let me tell you something. I got ways to this shit. Like, I'm hit to this shit. Like, trust me. I done beat baby fuzz up with frying pan and not paint. Bing, with no problem, with no hesitation. That nigga was like, cool it in, please. I feel like I can't breathe. No, for real, like, I'm with the shit. So when I tell you, I'm gonna beat you up, cause he might think, cause he's like 6'5".
No, please don't tell these people my business.
Cause that nigga tall.
No, I'm not.
Hold on. So he might think, oh, you can't beat me up though, cause he's saying that, like, cause we ain't never even been together like that. But he's saying like, oh, you can't beat me up.
I'm just saying, cause
Let me tell you something. This little 5'1", hold on. Cause this little 5'1", cause my bitch say I'm 4'11", but I think she lying. But this little 5'1", cause my ID say 5'1", I'm gonna beat him up.
Right.
And I'm definitely gonna beat her up. And I'm gonna act like ain't nothing happened. Oh, love, come over, you know, have some drinks, woo, she gonna hit the dude. And I'm gonna be like, bing?
Fellas,
Cause who you playing with?
I agree.
Y'all violated. It's nothing to talk about. Y'all violated.
Think about it. With your statement, I didn't disagree not one time. I agree with you. We are wrong. Let me ask this question. Fellas, we have this conversation.
Fellas.
Right? Because the ladies is with the ladies. But ladies, let me talk to y'all ladies. All right.
Talk to the ladies. Speak up and talk to the ladies.
Why are y'all so comfortable to talk to y'all friends, girlfriends, about what you and your man do in the bedroom? Why are y'all so comfortable? Why do you feel that it's okay to tell your homegirls or girlfriends or sisters, whatever you want to call them, how your man stroke you? Men, we do not conversate about that. I would never want to sit around a nigga that is willing to feed that type of information to us. Like, yo, son, yo, you know how I be fucking my wife, kid? Nigga, that it don't even sound. You see how I'm saying it? It don't even sound right. But why women are so comfortable, and then, God forbid, her man and one of her homegirls wind up fucking, and then you be mad. You know why? You know why do that happen? Why did the first thing happen first?
Let me first
Talk to me. I need to know.
First of all,
I need to know.
I'm gonna put all the married men and all the married females out of this equation, because when you're married, you're not talking to nobody about nothing.
Okay.
Cause you're married.
Talk about it.
Y'all got a bond. That's with God.
Talk to him.
Okay?
Hallelujah.
And ain't nobody in between that. Don't nobody can come in between what y'all going through. Even if y'all on the outs, You ain't talking about that shit. And if you do talk about that shit, it's gonna be months later after y'all already fucking done made up. You understand? And for all that, bitch, you might as well just not even talk about it. But if you in a relationship, 6 months, a year, maybe 2 years, and the shit ain't really going nowhere, it's at a standstill, and you feeling like whoopty whoopty whoop, yeah, you gonna talk to your girls about it. You know why? Because certain shit you can talk to them about, you can't talk about with your nigga or your bitch.
No, but
That's what I have learned. Don't get me wrong. I have learned over time not to bring up everything with everybody.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
You have to pick and choose.
Yeah. Because everybody.
Who you want to talk to that?
Everybody
that
ain't happy
person
for
with.
you. Everybody.
Because everybody ain't happy. Everybody is waiting for your downfall, baby.
Ooh.
The people be hating. On a low key, or maybe a high key. People be hating.
So English.
So at the end of the day, it's like, shut up.
So English.
I be smacking him all the time, don't mind me. But it's like you pick and choose. Like my best friend, I talk to my best friend about everything. Shout out to Sharia, you know the vibes. But I talk to my best friend about everything. But it's pertaining to anything.
Mm-hmm.
So she knows how I'm feeling about everything.
Mm-hmm.
I might not be feeling 100% with my bitch. If nobody else don't know, she know. So at the end of the day, you can't talk to everything about what you're going through with everybody. You can't do that.
Yeah. But it happens so often.
It happen often because these bitches don't know who their friends is.
But
if you feeling like, if you got 5 friends, and you feel like your 5 friends is your most important, precious people in your life, you gonna talk to them about it.
Right.
You might be young and dumb at that point.
A side note. All I asked was about why do women talk about how they man stroked them in the bedroom. I'm not talking about nothing else.
I don't talk about that with nobody.
No, you might
I don't be like, my bitch ain't.
But you,
it was lit.
But you know,
it was on 1,000. I don't do that.
You know females that do that.
No, I know females that do that.
Right. And my thing is, why would you want it? Why would you do that? And God forbid your man and one of your friends was to ever hook up and be upset.
Let me tell you something. 9 times out of 10, when bitches do that with their other friends and tell what's going on, that's not they nigga.
It's a brand.
They know for a fact they sharing that nigga with X, Y, and Z.
A, B, C, D.
That's not they nigga. That's why they do that. That's why they do that.
Listen.
So they feeling like, because you know such and such. Now, we all may know the same people. You feel me? We all grew up in the same hood. Whoopty, whoopty, whoop. Yeah, I know him. Because let me tell you what happened last night. Whoopty, whoop. I met up with him and he was whoopty, 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 whoop. And the shit was lit. It was on 1,000. All right. Now, me personally, I don't care. We know the same people, granted. I don't fuck with him like that. Or even if I do fuck with him like that, I don't care how his stroke is. I'm not into him. Alright, you got that, cool. Hold it down. Some people don't know how to hold it down. Because it's one thing if you say, I met up with such and such. We was vibing. We was chilling. Everything was cool. Whoopty, whoopty, whoop. You keep it mellow. You don't have to tell every detail.
Right.
But the bitches that tell every detail is because you're fucking him. You fucking A, B, C, D. You feel me? So you, at this point, we comparing, we contrasting at this point. Not even knowing, we don't care who you fucking, bitch. We don't care who you getting money from. We don't care who bought you a bottle last week. We don't care who paid your light bill this week. We don't care.
I think
That's your business.
facts.
We so worried about our own shit that we have no room to care about your shit. But you feeling like because your shit, this is what I be talking about when bitches shit is beneath the shit that you're going through. Like earlier I had a topic of you may look around you and this bitch is getting beat. This niggas is violating. These niggas and you may feeling like you want to leave your nigga, but you know at the end of the day what you got at home is way more than what the people's going through around you.
Right.
So you may feeling like you need to stick to your nigga.
Right.
Oh, I ain't even going through this. Like I feel like I should just keep my nigga. But this is the thing. Fuck what everybody else is going around you in. Fuck what they going through. Fuck what they got going on. If you're not happy, clip that nigga. I'm all for clipping niggas. And bitches. Trust me. The bitches know. The bitches know, trust me.
Respectful.
The bitches gonna watch this video. They know. I am quick to say, bitch, fuck that nigga and fuck you. I'm quick to say that. You know why I could say that? Because I'm not a female that's out here in this world that I'm looking for something for you. Like, I'm not looking for nothing from you. Financially. I don't need you to pay a light bill, a gas bill, no rent, no nothing. No, I don't care about that. It's other things that's in the relationship that make it prosper. So if you can't give me that feeling that I need, so when I have a thing with me, like if I don't feel butterflies around you every time I link you and every time I see you, bitch, you ain't the bitch for me. And everybody know me and Imani, we've been through some things. If you know, you know. If you don't, you fucking don't.
You're not supposed to, right?
It's 8 years in this shit.
Talk about it.
And when I say every time I ever been around this bitch, I got butterflies and I'm smiling and from ear to ear, and she might even not be fucking with me that day because she probably mad about some shit that I did 6 months ago.
Respectfully.
But, baby, give me a kiss. Babe, you know I'm sorry. Like it's shit like that to be like, yo, I'ma fight for that. I'ma fight for that feeling. You know why I'ma fight for that feeling? Because there's so much more that I don't even know that I'm fighting for. I'ma fight for what I know and what I got at that time. But I know it's so much more that she could bring to the table. Period. I'ma fight for that. So it's certain people in the world that be like, oh, why you fighting for that? I shouldn't even suck my dick.
Whoa.
No. Suck my dick. Period.
You don't have no penis.
No. You want me to get it? I could buy a Shrek.
Whoa,
like,
chill, kid.
Suck my dick.
It's love.
Period. Suck her dick. Period. Like, that's what it is at the end of the day. So, like, don't get me wrong. I have dealt with females, you feel me? Like, I did my thing out here, like, she know that, so this really ain't gonna bother her. But I did my thing out here. I have females that's madly in love with me, that wanna be with me, who wanna live with me, that try to fight for my love and fight for my heart and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop-de. But if I don't feel that same way, you're not gonna get that energy from me. I could say she's the only bitch that ever got that energy from me. She's the only bitch that ever got that energy from me. I don't fight for nothing, bitch. When I'm going, I'm going. I'm moving on to the next. I done moved on to the next. But let me tell you, in the midst of me moving on to the next, I was still fighting. You feel me? Because at this point, I know whatever I'm moving on to don't amount to what I already had. So I don't have a problem with that.
Respectful. Now, well said.
That's period.
Well said. And I know it's truthful, so this ain't bullshit, yo. Real talk.
Period.
it's real hard for a person to express themselves
On some real shit.
on camera to an audience that they don't know. It's a fact. Now, do you have a question for me that you want me to answer, and we can piggyback on?
I had a lot of questions for you. Hold on, I gotta grab it like that.
Yeah.
Hold on, Jay. All right, so boom.
So it's
I know you don't agree with, bisexuals or gays.
Don't worry about it.
But he still love us though. Like,
ain't no beef.
like if he know you, bitch, he love you. Like, period.
No
like,
beef. At all.
so I'm gonna just say this. At some point, because granted, at one point, I did not agree or not even say agree. I did not understand the people that was gay or was bisexual.
Right.
I have grown because over time I learned that I was one of them peoples. And I just took my time to act on that. You feel me? Because I felt like
You in charge, huh?
I felt like that was not the way to go. You feel me? So at some point, even though you're not gay.
At all.
Oh, he definitely not gay, y'all. But even in your heart, the people that you love or respect, you learn to still love them and learn to accept what they going through.
Like you, we can use
Oh,
you as an example.
Like me.
I met you strictly like the men.
I was definitely into men.
Right? When
Then
I found
I was
out
no longer into men.
When I
and he was
found
like,
out
what the fuck, Mona?
that she liked girls, first thing in my mind was like, what the hell? When the fuck did this come into play?
So
But
I wanted to ask
the
you
love I
was,
have for her, I accept it. I have no choice. As long as you happy, you good, I'm good. You good, I'm great. That's how I look at it.
but that's because you
Respectfully.
love me, and that's because we got history,
Fact.
and that's because we have known each other for what?
21
18,
years?
21 years?
Yeah, since 2000. Lies, 99. Since 99. Yeah.
We have known each other from 99. So he watched me because he's older than me. So he watched me from a teenager to grown. Now I'm 32. So and proud of it, bitch, because I look the fuck good.
Talk about it.
But I want to talk to you about the people that you probably don't know, or the people that you probably see outside that you just like, what the fuck is going on?
Mm-hmm.
If you have met one of them people that you seen on the train, 42nd Street, 32nd Street, 'cause you know shit be happening outside. And you probably felt like, oh, he was cool. But you ain't even know the nigga was gay, though.
Mm-hmm.
But he cool.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all probably exchanged numbers and vibed on this whole train ride, 40, 50 minutes, you feel me?
Yeah.
And everything was smooth.
Yeah.
So the second visit, when he told you like, yo, you know I'm gay, you know I got a boyfriend, would you judge him off of that?
Nah, I would like to have a conversation with him. I will hope he is the same way how we having a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
I will hope he because I would like to tell him my truth. I'm not gonna fake that I'm against it because he is one.
Right.
But I'm gonna let him know I'm not judging you, brother. Do your
Right.
thing. I'm not judging you, but I just want you so we can have a understanding, because that's the thing, and this is why we're doing this video, because the world they think that a straight man can't be cool with the
The
LGBTQ
opposite sex.
community. It's not that we
With
don't
the-
hate y'all. We don't. I speak for myself. I can't speak for everybody else, but I don't hate y'all at all. Trust me, I don't. I don't want to harm nobody. I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? I'm a loner. I do that. I'll be on my own a lot. So I would tell him like, listen, I'm glad you told me, than me having to find out, because to me that would be you not confident in what you are because you had to hide it.
Because you had to hide it, right?
You understand what I'm saying? So we can have a conversation. Listen, you got a boyfriend. You got a boyfriend. Okay, ain't nothing wrong with that.
All right, so would you still hang out with him and chill with him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Respectfully. Yeah.
Respectfully.
But my thing is, for some reason, I just feel, this is me, they are so sensitive. And I look at it, the sensitivity come from they are not secure on what they decided to become. So it's hard for
but like I said, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. So.
Right. It's hard for a straight man and a man that like men to have to sit down and have these type
because
of
their
conversations.
personality 9 times out of 10 is like a female.
They feel like they're gonna be attacked. I'm not attacking you. I'm speaking to you as that we having a conversation. I just want to understand your decision. Why you made the decision? Because I always ask myself, do gay people look at straight people like they weird?
No.
It's a question. We don't know that. Like for instance, like you have straight people.
We don't look at straight people like they weird because at the end of the day, that's normal. That's what it's supposed to be like.
So, with you saying that,
when y'all look at us like we weird or wooty wooty woo, we don't pay y'all no mind because we so in tune with who.
Listen, the laws.
Maybe the men. I feel like because you know what I feel like. I feel like the men, the gay men.
Yes.
They try to be us. They try to be a female.
Facts.
So, but they don't understand that they feel like, oh, a female is emotional and insensitive. That's the mindset that they got at the end of the day. So they try to portray that.
Yes.
But as they portraying that, they overdo it. So it make a bitch, even with a gay female, you be looking at that, they're like, why the fuck is he acting like that? What the fuck is wrong with him? Like, even we sometimes gotta question them because they do too much. No, they really do. No, for real.
Yeah.
They really do too much.
Yeah, I'm gonna
like,
pull the charge one day, but yeah.
Oh, bitch. Oh, yes, bitch. Like, I'm not saying that we don't do that, but the way that they come off is just like, you trying too hard to be a bitch. Because y'all think that's how we are. And in reality, we really not. Because when you see me outside in public, I'm not, oh, yes. I'm not doing that. Like, I'm not doing that. Like, but that's what they portray us as, females. They look at us in that light. So they try to become that. But they overdo it. That's what make a straight male not even want to befriend them because they do too much. Like, it's not that serious.
And to me, I think they not comfortable with having that conversation with a straight man. Because psychologically, they understand, like, they were straight at some point. And they thought the same way we thought. Until they got to the point where they wanted
that was no longer.
Right. And I think that's what it, because one thing, all of us was boys before. We was little boys. And if you had a man figure in your life, this is what they taught you. You are to like girls. We don't like boys. We don't play with dolls. We don't do none of that. So it's not our fault that we became grown and we got this mentality. It's not our fault. It's from when we were puppies. And then what happens is when we have our own boys, sons, we teach them the same thing. Because I taught my son the same thing. I ain't going to sit up here and lie. I taught my son the same thing. You ought to like girls. You understand what I'm saying? Because that is the truth. It is the truth.
Like, I'm gay. I like females. But I teach my sons, you are to like females. Don't look at mommy because mommy have a little Taroni in the bed and whoopty whoop. Or she's going to the bathroom and you might see that and you might think like, what my mother doing? You feel me?
Right.
No, you ought to like girls. But at any given point, if you decide girls is not for you, because of your own reasons and your own feelings and whoopty, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
But don't judge your preference on what the fuck your mother is doing. Because you also seen a men in my bed before. So, but the bisexual thing is, I feel like I said earlier, I had a cousin that's bisexual. He fuck with men and female. Probably more men. Because more men is more open and out there with the shit. And then it's more men that can deal with him dealing with a female than a female more saying like, oh, you fuck with niggas. You feel me? So, but you might meet a couple of females that's okay with that. Because like I said, he could be the...
In one breath.
Okay, in one breath. And then the next, he a whole...
Shorts on, all that.
What? Like a whole nigga. Like, you ain't even know that nigga was gay type shit. Like, so he have two different personalities.
Right.
So, he can juggle between a man and a female. If he meet a female that vibe him, now he's the type to say, I have been with men before. Like,
right.
You feel me?
He don't hide it.
He don't hide his shit.
Respect.
It's on social media and everything. Bitch, he add you on Facebook, whoopty whoopty whoop. He don't hide his shit. Yeah. So it's some females out there that be like, you know what?
Well, still do it.
I don't even care, because at this point, that nigga done bought me X, Y, and Z, or he's showing me X, Y, and Z, and I like his vibe, and I like his swag, and It's some females to be like, all right, I'm cool with it.
Respectfully, them women are disgusting.
It's something wrong with them.
There's something wrong with you.
It's something wrong with them.
And the reason why I say that, let me explain why I say that.
Let me explain. Let me just take a sip.
Me, loving women, I didn't deal with millions of girls, niggas that talk like that. We already know that's cat. But I dealt with enough women in my life to know, if I had to put a percentage, I would say 90% of women in the world don't do anal. Right? Us men, we know this. Men that's into that, you have a wifey or dealt with girls that is scared to do it and they don't do it. When did a man fixed his mind to say that he is? Oh man. When did a man fix his mind to say that he is comfortable with doing something that a woman would not do? And then that woman would turn around and say she was still, knowingly that he is penetrating men, would still do something with him. That's just my thing.
All right, boom. I'm gonna say this. What year you talking about?
Huh?
What year you talking about?
What year?
Because women now, if you never did it before, if you love your nigga, and you wanna build a life with that nigga, and he decided to say, babe, one day I want to try the little woody.
You wanna.
You gonna try that shit at least one time.
Wanna.
And I'm gonna say this. You might like it that one time, or you might not like it that one time.
Wanna, listen.
No, hold on. Because I'm gay. Hold on.
I get, okay.
Hold on.
Do your thing. Yeah, I go right after.
I feel like if a man is gay, and he tell you like, yo, I'm bisexual and I fuck men in the ass, and you proceed with that relationship, mentally, it's something wrong with you. Because even though you're gay or bisexual or lesbian or whatever, that shit right there is not normal to you. Like a bitch eating a bitch pussy or scissoring, because y'all know what the scissoring is.
Terrible.
You feel me? Or whatever, or whether it's fingers, I'm not into that. Don't fuck with me. But, or whether it's a dildo, I'm not into that either, because I might as well be with a nigga because I have been with a nigga before. It's different from me. But at the end of the day, if a bitch is comfortable dealing with a bisexual nigga, mentally, something is wrong with that
Right.
bitch. And I'm gay. I'm all for the,
Yeah.
you know,
She ain't lying.
something wrong with that shit.
This is why we're doing this video.
Something wrong with that shit. Mentally, something wrong with you. Cause I'm gay right now. Would I ever mess with a nigga that's bisexual that actually suck their dick in another nigga butthole? What? Oh, you got the wrong bitch.
All
Like,
facts, no cap.
you got the wrong bitch. Cause what it is with these females, nobody wants to deal with a nigga that's gay. Nobody, like, a nigga could deal with a nigga cheating with the next female and take that and eat that
Facts.
and still be with you.
Facts.
But let that nigga come home, took him out, yeah, I fucked your nigga last night in the butthole, wooty, 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 wooty. Oh, a bitch is definitely letting you know. Like,
You might walk off the roof.
you might get thrown off the roof. Fuck, walk off the roof. You might get thrown, bitch. Like, you got me fucked up. At this point, bitch, not only, because I know you a bitch right now. I know you a bitch.
Get them niggas.
You not even a nigga.
Get them.
Bitch, throw your shits. And I'm spanking you.
Respectfully.
Respectfully. I'm spanking you, and then I might throw you off the roof. I'm going to jail.
They said a loser gotta jump.
Because you violated that.
Mm.
You never told me you was into fucking niggas.
Talk about it.
So if that's what it was, then you could have said that. But bitch, you ain't my type of nigga. I don't give a fuck how much bills you paid during these last 5 years. Or how much feet you done sucked. Or how much pussy you done ate, bitch.
With a
What I'm
spoon.
telling you is, nigga said with a spoon. Jay, you with a spoon. But let me tell you something, nigga. You not my type of nigga. Like, I feel like you catfished me these 5 years. You violated, and now it's time for me to go to work, bitch. I'ma violate you, cause now I'm looking at you like you a bitch. So now I wanna fight, bitch. I wanna throw the hands at you. I don't even care at this point if you a nigga or not. I don't care if you got a dick. At this point now, I wanna fight. Let the best man win. Cause bitch, as long as you feel like you a nigga, bitch, I'm a nigga too.
Talk.
Period.
Church.
I don't care if I gotta pick up weapons, frying pan, throw grease at you, tase you, mace you, put the motherfucking can in the stock, shave wash. You already know what the motherfucking is. Bitch, I don't give a fuck what we gotta do. Bitch, it's lit.
She's experienced. Leave her
Period.
Leave her alone.
Don't listen to Jay.
It's my girl.
I'm a
I'm sick
sweetheart.
of her. She on you.
I'm a sweetheart. I'm a sweetheart.
It's facts. What's that?
But I have been around enough to. My Uncle Biz told me, bitch, if you can't beat them, bite them. If you can't beat them, crack these bitches in the motherfucking head, bitch. Like, if you can't beat them, do whatever you gotta do to get about the situation to make sure you alive to live a motherfucking another day.
Talk.
Period.
Talk to him.
So, I'm with all the antics. I'm with all the antics. I don't give a fuck. I'm with all the motherfucking antics. But that gay shit, nah, a gay nigga can't come to me. I don't give a fuck how much, and I'm gay. I eat.
Listen.
The bitches out here know my
Watch
body,
yourself.
like.
Watch
The
yourself.
bitches out here know my body. You heard me, like. They know my body,
We're
like.
gonna leave it as that. We ain't gonna go over
But would I ever mess with a male that's gay that been eating butt and sticking?
crazy.
I ain't doing that.
Listen,
I feel like you a weirdo.
90% of the women in the world don't do anal. Trust and believe. I'm a man. I know what I'm talking about. Warner. Trust me, they don't. They're not comfortable, and that's okay. My question to myself is, how did a man get to the point that he is comfortable with doing something that a woman is not comfortable with doing sexually. That's my thing. How did you do that? But I'm saying though, like to you, it's a cycle. It all starts here. You have to say, I'm okay with bleeding.
Yeah. Period. Point
Shout
blank.
out to y'all. Facts. But you know, so this is what we wanted to do.
This is what we wanted to do. We got way more much, but
Yeah,
it's at a fucking hour and a half.
We don't want to bore y'all. You know.
I don't feel like we boring y'all, but I feel like we could cut it right here, and you already know we got the motherfucking who
That boy Jay Quizzy.
in the motherfucking building.
You already know.
Bushwick.
Brooklyn for life. You already.
Brooklyn for life. My motherfucking, I could call him for anything. You heard that nigga coming. Period. Don't fuck around.
.com. Visit the website.
So, I'm going to leave it right here. Make sure you like, comment. You know we be outside. You know, subscribe with no motherfucking pressure. Y'all already know the motherfucking vibes. And I'm going to see y'all in a week or two. So, later.